All right, we are live. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Coming at you with some all-in updates. Folks, we are just a few short weeks away from this monster event. I seriously, as the days go on, for a while it was like, okay, it's like way towards, the second half of the summer. We got a ways to wait. Now we can literally start counting the days down. It's getting closer and closer, and I'm getting more and more excited. Well, the boys at the All In offices just dropped some huge with big huge updates on us. A couple through the Being the Elite videos, which we also enjoy. So let's dive right into this. Let's first talk about how this is going to be accessible. For a while, we are... Hey, Mac McCall, hello from Hawaii. My goodness, sir. That still blows my mind. Someone from almost the other, what feels like the other side of the world. That's a long ways away. So All In is going to be accessible on Fight TV. It's also going to be available on pay-per-view. Now I have Spectrum. I have not checked my cable system to see if this is going to be available in a few weeks. But I'm sure as the days go on, more and more people will check their cable providers if they're not going to go through an option like Fight TV and order it. Because I know there's a lot of people that wanted to make the trip, can't make the trip. I mean, I'm lucky I'm making the trip. I'm not doing the whole StarCast thing. I'm just going the day of. Hopefully you can hang out with some of the boys from Rant With Ant because they are literally all in. They are on the podcast row. So it'll be great to meet up with those guys. And, but there's so many people that want to watch this and can't. So, or they want to be there, but they can't. So they still want to watch it. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, Fight TV, pay-per-view. And they said the first hour of it is going to be exclusive on WGN. That's a station out of Chi-Town. WGN America is Chicago. It's a Chicago station, which makes sense. It makes sense. It's so that's I would call that definitely too sweet. They're calling that 0 hour. And the match that they announced on the Being the Elite, that is on the main show, because I guess the 0 hour is like the pre-show, I guess. You call it a pre-show, or they're calling it the first hour? I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. It's the first hour, pre-show, whatever. Kind of like what WWE does. They put the pre-show on all social media formats. You can watch it on Twitter. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on Facebook. It's the same thing, only different. So the match they announced for the or during the Being the Elite video is Stephen Amell versus Christopher Daniels. And now, like, the original poster showed Stephen Amell on it. And so I'm sure a lot of people, including myself, were wondering, okay, how is Stephen Amell going to be part of this? I'm sure some people before the press conference, because they talked about Cody's match being the headliner with the NWA Championship against Nick Aldis, but I'm sure some people looked at the original poster and thought, oh, they're going to redo Cody versus Stephen Amell like they did in the WWE. Handful of years ago, a few years ago, whatever it was. I'd have to go back and look. Oh, no, it was Stephen Amell versus Stardust. whatever, you know. So, so yeah, this is certainly we're getting one-offs and different matches for this event that have never been seen before. So this is certainly unique, and obviously Stephen Amell has to brush up on his wrestling skills, and I'm sure Cody being on Green Arrow this season, he's got some part, I forget what, but he's in the trailer. So maybe they got together during some of the filming and worked on some stuff. Who knows? I don't know. I'm sure some of that will be revealed down the line somewhere in conversation or documentary or something. But it'll be very interesting to see Stephen Amell back in a wrestling ring against a veteran, one of the greatest veterans in the independent scene today, Christopher Daniels, multi-time champion in lots of different companies. So yeah, I mean, is it a match that I'm jumping up and down now about? No, but it's something very unique, and I can't wait to see. You know, even though this may not be top of my list, I'm still excited about it, you know, because it's different. All these matches are going to be different. So I was doing some other stuff, and then I came back and I'm like, all right, I'm going to start this. But then something told me to go check the All In page just in case there was some more updates. Oh my goodness, were there more updates after being the Elite? They announced this is so funny, the over budget battle royal, 15 competitors, and it's going to be during the opening, the first hour, 0 hour on WGN. The first 5 competitors in this are Jordynne Grace. That makes me excited. She's one of the more talented women, in my opinion, on the independent scene right now. And the fact that she's a part of this makes me very happy. Jordynne Grace, Mr. Impact Wrestling himself, Moose, is going to be part of this. Good to see that. I know he made some kind of announcement during the AML Impact Wrestling show, and I still have yet to watch that, so I don't know what that announcement was. But Rocky Romero is going to be part of this, and also All Ego Ethan Page. Love Ethan Page. And fan favorite, Chi-Town guy, Colt Cabana. So there's your first 5 for this, the over budget battle royal with 15 people. That's going to be a lot of fun. And also announced is a tag match also on the 0 hour portion of this is SCU, so Kazarian and Scorpio Sky versus the Briscoes. That's very interesting. I would have to think that maybe that's happened before, but maybe it hasn't. I would assume Ring of Honor, maybe it has not happened. But nonetheless, there's certainly going to be a bigger audience watching this now, probably biggest audience ever in the history of people from New Japan and or Ring of Honor. Yeah, or the independent scene, period. So yeah. And that's just going to be a classic match with, you know, guys that have been around for a long flipping time. So that's going to be a nice tag match. You know, this card's really starting to come together. There are some matches that I'm not like jumping up and down about, but just the whole event is going to be so unique, you know, and that's what I'm excited for the most, is that we're going to see stuff that we've never seen before. So give me your thoughts on this. Let me know what you think of the card so far. It's a pretty stacked card. for what else is happening there, just to remind people, let's see here. We got Okada versus Skrull, very unique. We got the Young Bucks and Ibushi versus Rey Mysterio, Bandito, and Phoenix. I finally saw Bandito in a match over the course of the weekend. Wow, is this kid something? It was down in what was it? Oh, he was part of a AAA show going against I can't even remember. He was on there somewhere over the course of the weekend. Got Joey Janela. Jeez Louise. Joey Janela versus Hangman Page. And of course the headlining match. Well, I'm assuming it's still a headlining match, but it was announced as a headliner, so I'm assuming it still is. Nick Aldis, formerly Magnus in TNA, who is the NWA Heavyweight Champion, defending his belt against Cody Rhodes. So, hell of a card. Very unique. And I'm sure there's going to be some more surprises coming. And I'm sure there's going to be even more surprises the day of. Another thing they just announced was that All Out party that's going to be going on the day of, leading up to All In, hosted by Flip himself. It's going to have food, music, beer. $20 gets you in the door of this tented event and gets you a free t-shirt. And yeah, it sounds interesting. Might have to attend that. Not doing much else that weekend besides a ticket to the event itself. So we'll see. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. I'm pretty stoked. The card's coming together. We're literally counting down the days now, just a few short weeks away. And yeah, I can't wait. And I'll be reporting live from it, probably tweeting a little bit, probably getting some footage. I'll plan on doing some kind of day in the life of All In. I can't wait. I'm stoked. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, by all means, there's plenty more content where this came from. Go check it out. Smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of my content hits your screen. That's it, folks. Later tonight, my dinner time, I'll be finally getting around to last week's Lucha Underground. I was going to do it last night and just was not feeling very good over the course of the weekend. But I'm feeling better now. We're going to catch up on some Lucha Underground, so stick around for that. And yeah, we'll see you later tonight. Have a good one, folks.